This video is called misnomers. Misnomer is where something's got the wrong name. We know it by a name, but it's just a silly name. Mis means bad and nomer means name. Nomer is how to say nomer. Misnomer means bad name. There you go. Misnomer. Things like a test tube baby. Now, this phrase is used a lot, but it's just a misnomer. It's wrong. There's never been a baby born with a use of a test tube. With a test tube, we don't use test tube. Test tube baby is a misnomer because there's no test tubes involved. The eggs and sperm are taken from the mother and father in a glass petri dish. Put in a glass petri dish, not a test tube. It's just that petri dish was more difficult for the media at the time to, well, I don't know, understand. And so therefore we use test tube baby. No, they should be called petri dish babies. Petri is how to say petri. Oh, underline that. Petri. The egg is fertilised by the sperm. Fertilised. The better name is IVF. IVF is short for in vitro fertilisation. Vitro means glass. Oh, there's a shadow across here. I'm going to have to get rid of that. Vitro. In vitro. In vitro means in glass. Yeah, I said so. The misnomer test tube baby was made popular by news presenters because it's easy to say. Right, that's test tube baby sorted out. Let's do black box. Yes, every aeroplane has a flight recorder and it's called a black box. But this is a misnomer. It's a misnomer because the flight recorder on an aeroplane is orange. You wouldn't make them black, you'd lose them in the darkness of the ocean. They are orange, so they can easily be found in a plane crash at the bottom of the sea or anywhere else. The misnomer black box was popularised by the media. They are the news presenters again. By the media because it's easy to say and it alliterates. Black box like Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck. Other things that alliterate when they've got the first letters the same. Black box. Just like test tube and Big Bang. It alliterates. Good. Here we go. I think it's black box. Big Bang next. Big Bang is also a misnomer. Why is that a misnomer? Well, it's a misnomer because it wasn't big. And, well, there wasn't a bang. The Big Bang is a misnomer because when the universe started 13 billion years ago, it was smaller than a dot. Smaller than this full stop. Or if you're in America, that's called a period. The dot. The misnomer Big Bang was invented by the astronomers that didn't believe in the Big Bang. They didn't believe in a start to the universe. Astronomers. They called the start a Big Bang to make the theory sound stupid, to take the mickey out of it. This happens a lot. Here we go. Black holes. Black hole is a misnomer. Why? Because it's not a hole and it's not totally black. Black hole is a misnomer because they are more full of atoms and energy. Oh, shouldn't matter be rather than atoms? Yeah, let's put that. That should be matter. Well, the atoms are broken down so much that they're actually squashed together and they're no longer atoms. Atoms and matter and energy than anywhere else in the, you guessed it, universe. They're not a hole. There is no hole. It's full of matter, more matter than anywhere else. They look like a black circle in space because no atoms or energy can escape the gravity. Oh, no matter. No matter or energy. It's not just atoms that's matter, there's electrons as well. The edge of the no escape zone is called the event horizon. This became a movie. It was, I don't think, very good. Didn't see it, but it had bad reports. The black hole is smaller than a dot. The misnomer black hole is also due to the media. Yes, news reporting. They like things that alliterate. Malaria, going back a little bit in history. Malaria is a misnomer because you are not killed by bad air. Mal means bad, area means air. People used to think it was bad air. The best places to get the disease is near smelly swamps with stagnant water. Stagnant, not moving, marshes, stuff like that. Swamps. Mosquitoes breed in stagnant water. Stagnant water. Mosquitoes. Mosquitoes don't kill you. Yeah, lots of people were afraid of mosquitoes. It's not the mosquito kills you. No, it's what the mosquito carries. Particularly mosquitoes. The female mosquito. Oh, there we go. Female mosquitoes. Oh, now on it. The female mosquitoes suck your blood. Yes, because they need the protein. Male mosquitoes mostly go for flowers. They need the sugars to get around a lot, whereas the female mosquitoes need the proteins from blood to make their eggs and stuff. Then a parasite inside the mosquito's saliva, saliva glands kills you. Oh yeah, it's the parasite. It parasites the mosquito and then it parasites you, female mosquitoes. The parasite is called Plasmodium. The plasma O should be an O. Dium. It should be an O. Plasmodium protist. Yeah, that's Plasmodium protist. That alliterates, but it's not easy to remember. Has killed more humans than all the other diseases combined. Protists. That's the bit that kills you. Yeah, I got malaria in India. Yeah, I had a mosquito net. I wasn't totally stupid, but you know, not while I was sitting out drinking in the evening. I didn't use them. And then I got bitten by a mosquito before I got in my bed, which had a mosquito net. So I suppose maybe the female mosquito was in there with me. Supernova. It's another misnomer. Supernova. No. Nova means new. Yeah, you can see the two words are very similar. A supernova is a bright light in the sky that was a star too dim to see for millions of years. The star has exploded, so we can see it for a month or so. It's a supernova. Whereas actual fact it's an exploding sky. Exploding star. It's not a new star, it's an exploding star that previously we couldn't see. Couples that are having trouble getting pregnant have their eggs and sperms mixed in a petri dish. They are not test tube babies. This is called IVF, for in vitro fertilization. The universe started 13 billion years ago. Yeah, because it's been expanding, we can figure out, because it's been expanding, we know if we go back and back and back, at one point it was just a tiny little dot that expanded to where it is now. The universe started 13 billion years ago with the Big Bang. It shouldn't be called Big Bang. It was the guys that didn't like the theory that called it Big Bang, and then it stuck. Black holes are the atoms of matter. That should be matter. What's the matter? Well, matter is atoms and electrons and protons and neutrinos and lots of other bits. Black holes are the matter of big, long dead star crushed together. Malaria, all misnomers. That says bad air. has caused more human deaths than all the other diseases put together. Mosquitoes inject a parasitic protist. Protist? Oh yeah, IST. It looks like a bacteria. It's a protist. It's not a bacteria. It's more complicated than a bacteria, and that's why it's called a protist. My name's Gary Stevens. There's my card. I'm in Hong Kong. I teach at the Australian International School and also more recently at Discovery College. And if you want help in the evenings or at the weekend, get your mum to send me an email to goodluckgaryhk@gmail.com, or one of the other ways of getting to me that are on my card. Hey, good.